You know, the famous formulas of geometry are so ancient and yet today are still really just as beautiful and extremely useful. Let's take a look at some questions that involve some of our favorite formulas from geometry. So here we are asked to look at a rectangle that has length 3 centimeters and height 11 centimeters. So if we were to draw a picture of this rectangle, it might look something like this. This is 3 centimeters, and this is 11 centimeters. And what I'd like us to do is figure out the perimeter and then figure out the area of this particular rectangle. Well, how are we going to do that? Well, the perimeter, of course, we know the formula for that is 2 times the length plus 2 times the height. So the perimeter equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the height. And since we actually know that the length is 3 and the height is 11, then this equals 6 plus 22, which equals 28 centimeters. Those are the units, so the perimeter is 28. What about the area? Well, the area, remember the formula for that is length times height. And so what would that be? Well, the area in this case would be 3 times 11, or 33. And what are the units here? Well, since it's centimeters times centimeters, it's centimeters squared. Neat. Great formula, perimeter, great formula, area. That is just for the rectangle. Let's up the ante a little bit and take a look at this more abstract right triangle. You'll notice there's a right angle here, and I'd like to actually first find the perimeter of this triangle and then its area. But notice that while this we know for sure is 10, this we only know to be some unknown x minus 1, and this length is some same unknown x times 2 minus 7. So what's the perimeter? Well, the perimeter is just the sum of the lengths, which in this case would be 10 plus x minus 1 plus 2x minus 7. And what does that equal? Well, I have a 10 minus 7 is 3, minus 1 is 2, and x plus 2x, I can combine the like terms, and I'd see a total of 3x. And so I'd see an answer of the perimeter equaling 2 plus 3x. And I'm not giving any units here, so I won't put any units here either. What about the area? Well, the area of a triangle, we remember, is 1/2 the base times the height. And since this is a right triangle, we know this is the height and this is the base. And so in this case, we see 1/2 the base, which is x minus 1, times the height. And what does that equal? Well, if we take 10 and divide it by the 2, we're left with just the 5. I'll write that out in front. But it's multiplied by the quantity x minus 1. And so if I were to distribute that 5 to both terms, what we'd see is 5x minus 5. What would be the units? Well, whatever the units here are, it's a mystery squared units. So even for our triangle, perimeter and area are great fun due to these fabulous formulas.